All right. Hello, Maree. Hello, Jazzy. Hello. If there's anybody on the chat, I don't see anybody, but if you're there, hello.
Yay. Hi, everyone. Hey, Jasper sends lots of love. So, yeah, I've been doing some chatting with Jasper, been doing a little bit of internal work as well with what's coming up for me. So, don't know about you, Elisa. What's been going on
Oh,
with you?
I've been working with my crystal skull
Ooh.
and with my Octavia. I had a reading with Octavia, the day before yesterday, and she was called to get a crystal skull.
Wow. That's crazy.
And she's
Has
like, I'm
she?
not a skull person. And I'm like, me either. But yeah,
Yeah.
they're
And
doing something.
wow. Yeah. I think there's a lot of activation happening with crystals. At the moment. It just feels like that. But I feel also we're becoming more crystalline. So, of course, we're going to resonate more with that frequency as well. Is
Yeah.
So, I'm going to ask you, when do we get to meet your crystal skull?
Oh, you can meet him today. Maybe if we do a reading,
Sure.
general reading, I can go get Stephen.
Okay, Stephen, I love his name. It's so cool. Have you looked at what it means?
I did. I did. Well, I did the gematria on it.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. And
And what?
I didn't really find anything that spoke to me.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So
So,
I'd look up what Stephen means in words because this happened to me once. I was just sitting, sort of contemplating and meditating, and the next minute I felt this presence next to me. I went, "Okay, who are you?" And it was like, um, "My name's Clarence," and I went, "Okay, Clarence, where are you from?" And I'm going, "Clarence, who has a name of Clarence?" And so I went through this, and it was Syrian, and I then got told, oh, that morning I'd had a dream the night before about this movie. And I went, why does this song keep playing in my head? And I looked it up and it came from a movie that was made back in the 50s, like before I was even born. And I knew the song of it. I went, this is weird. So I actually watched the movie and in it, oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps. And this being was saying, I'm an angel, I'm here to help you with stuff. The angel in the movie was called Clarence of this movie. Oh my gosh, I know. And so I get like, I'll get a song, I'll have a dream, things will come together, and then this beautiful presence came through, and I connected in, and it wasn't a he or a she, it was completely androgynous, beautiful being. So I mean, this is the sort of weird stuff that can happen. So I would yeah, look up what Stephen means because I was going, Clarence, where did I get this name from?
yeah.
So yeah, so it actually confirmed that yes, who I was talking to was this absolutely beautiful angel. So yeah, so look up what Stephen means. Talk to Stephen and see, because it took me months to find out why Jasper called himself Jasper. I didn't know he was a rutilated quartz, and you can see the orange in him.
Right. You
That's
can see
yeah,
the Jasper.
Jasper.
Yeah. Hmm.
So and
Hmm.
I went, oh my gosh, that took me months to find out what that was about because I didn't really ask him. I just went, okay, your name's Jasper. So yeah, yeah. So yeah,
Wow.
it's pretty amazing. Oh, people are asking what the movie was called. Yeah,
Yeah.
was
It's
it It's a Wonderful Life? Yeah, it was
wonderful.
about this guy that was in a town, and he was a banker, and his dad was a banker or something, and he didn't think he was worth anything, and all this money got stolen from him. And but anyway, it was just amazing how it all turned out, and all the love at the end, and what happened. But yeah, it's so old. It was like incredible. So that was
Wow.
yeah the movie.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah,
She said, that's it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, it was, but to have the song from that movie playing in my head when I had never seen the movie. These are the sorts of
Yes.
messages we can get if we're listening. If we're listening. So I know because your spirit often will give me songs, and I walk around the house singing the song, going, "Why am I singing this song?" And I'll look up the words, and the lyrics are really quite powerful and amazing for a message for me.
Yeah. 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 Interesting. Well,
Yeah,
I've heard from my guides, right? Songs that I've heard before. I've never heard songs that I've never heard before.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
So no, it was yeah, so pretty amazing things can happen in synchronicity. And I mean at the moment, I don't know about you, Elisa, I don't know about you guys out there, but synchronicities are just incredible. Just bang, 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 bang. And they're so much fun. And it just keeps reminding me, Maree, it's okay, you're on track, everything's fine. Look at, this is how it's all working. So
Yeah. And with that said, I know that you and I had the same thought about having a reading for what's happening right now, right?
yeah, in general, over, in our 3D sort of world. So yeah. Do you want me to do that now? Shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so I'm just going to tune in. Whew, and just tune into the cards.
All right, then let me bring you up here so everybody
Okay.
can see the cards better.
Yeah. So I'm just going to ask, can we get any sort of messages or information as to what's happening in our 3D world that may show itself to us, in the next couple of weeks, maybe? Let's see what we get. Woohoo! Haven't done this for a while, Elisa. Okay. Yeah.
Well, there's a lot going on, and
Yeah.
it's all a movie. Like, really, in the end, everything we're seeing is really just all a movie, and it's finally things are working. People are waking up, so it's
Yeah.
nice to see the process. It's finally moving in the right direction.
I know. It's interesting, and I can't believe how much I'm laughing at stuff. So, wow, this is interesting. So we've got the Hanged Man. So yeah, we've been in a state of surrender, patience, waiting, sort of going inside, doing our own work. This is what it's telling me. This is what we've had to do. Now we've got the Five of Wands. So this tells me
Ooh.
that there's action going on that's creating change. So which is very much what we're feeling, is this excitement, this joy, this change.
Yeah.
And then the world. So this is global. So this isn't, just in one place. This is happening worldwide. It's a bigger picture than we even know, I would say. Let me
Yeah.
just see if I've got any. Oh, yeah, you want to come out. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. This is when we're actually contemplating, looking, and deciding what we want to do in our reality. And it's funny because you and I were just talking about that before the shows. Oh, this is going to be amazing to create this and to do that, and that's what it's about. So, and it'll just be one step at a time. Page of Wands is always something new, taking some action that's new, just one step at a time. I'm getting a lot of energy coming in as I'm actually talking about this. So I'm just going to ask. Just see what I just said. Is there going to be a change like soon in the next couple of weeks? Ace of Wands. This is an action card. I'm getting so much energy coming in. It's ridiculous. So there's definitely going to be real unraveling in the next couple of weeks. I haven't had a Tower card, so I don't maybe feel it's going to be massively massive, but it's going to really be unraveling, and we're going to see and feel the actual actions of it. So,
Okay, wonderful. Well, you know that I saw a video and I just remembered about it. Otherwise, I'd have it up for everybody to see. And it was a bunch of National Guard people in LA. So this person was videotaping, and it was like, when there's truck after truck after truck after truck of military, of the National Guard.
okay.
So, and National Guard is not like the armed forces, it's not like,
it's different,
it's more
isn't it?
Yeah, it's more like to keep people together or create a specific, whatever. It's not about shooting people, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to explain, but it's more about I don't know,
protection and guidance,
helping people get places or whatever.
Okay. See, we don't have that in Australia. We don't have, and I've actually heard that we would probably get help from the US when things go down.
Oh, okay. So then this was so I want to know, hopefully the cards will know the video I'm talking about. Was this video, first of all, current?
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to ask you, because I did see something like that, and someone was saying, no, this is from 2020 when they were actually doing a movie set. So they were doing something. They'd cut off. They'd shut down some of the roads in Hollywood. Was it in Hollywood? So
It was it said LA. So I'm thinking,
that I actually, because I was going, hang on, there's something about this. It came up somewhere, and I went, I'm going to have a look. And people going, no, this is from 2020 when they were doing a movie there. So yeah,
oh, bummer.
Ace of Cups. Yeah, no, that's actually saying, it was from way back. So
dang it.
Yeah, I know. But you know,
I
I've
got
been
excited.
I know, but you know what? You'll know it when it comes, is what I'm getting. Because I mean, I've seen quite a few big army helicopters going along the beach when I was at the beach one day, and I went, I've never seen this before. So there's stuff going on.
Yeah, it's because I'm on a beach town and it's a smaller beach town.
Yep.
I figure we're not gonna get, hit like the big cities will. I just feel like it's gonna be very chill and very like, you know,
Yeah, yeah, which is nice. And I'm probably in a similar sort of place as you. But yeah, that's why I was really surprised seeing these really big, army helicopters going over. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and
Well, yeah,
freedom,
freedom.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he or she saying that they've been seeing Chinook helicopters, which is kind of what you're the describing. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Over lately, yeah. So that's Central PA. Okay. Yes.
Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So look, interesting. So if yeah, other people have been seeing anything, let us know. So because there's definitely movement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a she. So, okay,
Is
so
it she? Yeah,
freedom is a
freedom.
she.
I
Thank you,
thought so.
freedom.
That's nice to know, isn't it?
I think
Uh,
we have a lot of females.
yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. Daryl was saying that Clarence was in the movie "It's a Wonderful Life." Jimmy
Yes.
Stewart, very famous movie. Yeah.
Okay. And it's
So there
funny
you go.
because Daryl, I had never heard of that movie before in my life. And
Yeah.
so the fact that that song, that is why I looked it up, and then it said there was a movie attached to the song. It's a Wonderful Life. Yeah. But it was all happening like so fast. Over about 12 hours, I was getting all of these messages. So, yeah.
Yes. Okay. So here we go. National Guard can shoot
Ah,
people. Yeah, they can because if they need to keep people, in a certain place,
mhm.
they have, they receive regular military training and go to war when necessary. They normally do 1 week in a month and 2 weeks a year. Yeah. So
Ah,
usually they're like in a volunteer basis, and then they get called in to do training, like he says, um, like 2 weeks a year.
interesting.
Yeah.
Because do you have something? We have something here called the Army Reserves. Do you have that as well as the
Hmm.
National Guard? Okay, so
I
this is a
think
whole
so.
nother, yeah, this is a whole nother section. Compete. We don't have this at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
Do you want to pop up your little banner?
Thank you. Why is it that I forget that
All
every
right, that's why you got
single
me.
time?
So
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Do we wanna? I want to go ahead and do the question that I have up there about Tesla. So another video,
yeah.
and they have a radiation meter, and they're at a Tesla station, and the meter's like going off the charts of radiation.
Right.
So I want to find out if it's true that Tesla charging stations give off high radiation levels that are um, a detriment to humans. I can't find the word. It's not detriment, but
Damaging, dangerous, all that.
damaging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is like the recharging car stations. Is this what?
Yes.
It's interesting, because just down at my local shopping centre, they've put in 4 Tesla charging spots. I think I've only ever seen it used once when I've been down there. But so this is interesting. I will. Yeah, let's check on it to see, is there an increase in radiation with these charging units?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, interesting. Okay. Well, we've got our 6 of Swords first, and this is telling me that it's moving away from something, but there has been something hidden because we've got our 8 of Swords. So I feel that that could have been the truth with it. There could have been something that was hidden from us, but it looks like there maybe have changed something with it. Because I
Mm.
remember also, let's just have a look and see. Yeah, so we've got our Page of Cups. So this is offering a message or offering something to us that's small. But I remember seeing a car actually exploding that was charging
Yes.
on a video. So they've obviously changed something by the looks of this. Yeah, they've made it safer. So, but it took a little while. I think they realised people weren't going to actually go for the danger aspect of it, because the temperance card is all about change, but it's usually taken a little while. So
Okay.
so I think what the cards are saying now is it's not the same as what it was.
Okay, so can we ask
Yeah.
if what's better for Earth, right? Is it
Mm.
the electric cars like a Tesla
Yep.
or a regular gas car? Because I know with this lithium batteries, there's been a huge conversation about how the mines are hurting, us as hurting the planet, but not only the mines, but also the batteries. Where do they go? Like Kathy was saying here, where do car batteries go? And,
Yeah, exactly. And it's so true. And, if it, look, yeah, let's have a look and see. Let's just see what the cards say. But it's so true, Kathy. And it's also, they say how the lithium's mined. There's a lot of little ones apparently that get used.
yeah.
So,
So that's the question is, what's better for our planet? The electric
all
or
right.
the current gas.
Yeah, one's the way it is. Yeah, that's the only choice we've got at the moment.
Right.
I'm
If
going to
that's the only
do
choice.
I'm going to do the Tesla one first, just to see if that's the best for our best interest, like for the Earth, for the world, for us.
Yeah.
So no, because something's hidden with it. So we've got to have High Priestess card. Very much, there's something behind the veil. To me, the King of Cups is always it's an emotion. They've sold it emotionally, haven't they? Oh, this is wonderful. It's electric, blah blah blah. But nah, something hidden there. It's not fantastic. So yeah, you want to come out. Yeah, it's just new. It's just new and shiny. It's all it is, because that Page of Pentacles is all about something being new. But okay, so they're the cards. I'm going to keep them out as I then
Yeah.
pull the cards for the other one for what we sort of currently using.
Yeah.
Ah, look at this, Ace Pentacles. So we're better off using our the cards that we currently have. All right. People are fighting to keep it as well, because that Seven of Wands is people going, no, this is my right. I like these cars. I don't want to go, to electric. Whereas this, of course, we've been told, transformation. We're being told that we're going to all shift over to these other cars. However, I don't know if you probably know this, Elisa. I don't know who else knows this, but they call it fossil fuels, right? It isn't. Oil is apparently fossil fuels are only down to 3 miles below the surface of the earth. Below that, it's minerals. Oil is a mineral. Not even a fossil fuel. And it renews itself. The earth keeps renewing this. I mean, look, another lie. Fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it is. It is.
it's
So,
all a lie.
yeah, absolutely. Um, okay. Uh, let's see. And then Vic was just telling us a little bit more about the National Guard. We do have active and active reserve as well. Some
Okay.
states like Texas have their own guard that isn't able to be federally activated. I've been there. Oh,
Yeah, that
interesting.
is so interesting. And I only just have found out that Texas was its own independent place. That's why you have a Texas flag and a US flag. It was
Hmm.
I didn't know that. This is why Texas is quite powerful and make up a lot of their own sort of regulations and things.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's really interesting. Honestly, it's been so fascinating learning about the US, because I really didn't know anything about it, and now I'm like, oh, I'm starting to get it and understand how it works, and the Constitution, and how it's all been, split and changed, and it's amazing. It's so interesting.
It is. It's well, it's time for us to figure out what we have now, what we currently have.
Yeah, yeah, totally. So, it's interesting there, because Nick Free has said magnetics is the future, and I agree with that. Can we pull some cards on that to see if that's going to
Yes,
be where we go? So
absolutely.
we can pull it for our mode of transport, whether it be through the is it the megalith trains, whether it's through our own mode of transport. Let's just see if magnetics are actually the way that it's going to go. Oh, I love these sort of conversations.
Yeah.
They're so exciting. Yeah. Okay. We've got the death coming up of the Ten of Swords of whatever we have at the moment, that these
Yes.
guys, the
Yep.
Hierophant, what they've actually had in place. So absolutely there is going to be a finishing of what we've actually been used to and been told is available. So, okay, but we've got the Two of Swords. So this is interesting. It could be a little bit of time before things change. Ugh. Then we've got our death card. So yes, there will be a transition, but sometimes that can take a little bit of time. Okay, so it's still all hidden from us. So I'd
So
love to know.
that wasn't a resounding yes, if you know
No,
what I mean. Like we did not
no,
get any yes cards.
no. But we are looking forward to the future with something else. So
Something else.
maybe it's not
Yeah.
magnetics. Maybe it's not exactly magnetics.
Yeah.
Well, anti-gravity, which is sort of magnetics anyway. But yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see. We don't even know what sort of technology is available that, has been hidden from us. So Nick, it could
Yeah.
be something even better. Like who knows?
Yeah. So Nick
So,
was saying hydrogen converters for cars using water than ether.
yeah,
Maybe the
yeah, and
ether.
ether.
That makes sense.
It does, because we remember this is what all those beautiful cathedrals were made for. And this is why I like the Arc de Triomphe. That was actually a battery that would store energy. So if they were taking it out of the ether, out of the actual atmosphere, maybe that's something more how it will go. Let's check. See, this is
Yes.
great because it just brings up so many good ideas. Oh, you want to
Yeah.
come up? Oh yeah, I'm thinking. Oh, look at this. Oh, I'm just getting goosebumps everywhere. Look at this tower card. This hardly ever comes up, right? Look at the energy coming in through the tower. What will we
Like a
just walk
Tesla
through the tower?
tower.
Yes, like a cathedral where they
The
use the
ether,
cathode.
like the ether, the
Ether.
energy from the ether. Yes, that's what it looks like. Yes.
That's crazy. So I reckon that could be more of a way that they're going. Yeah, it's still hidden from us, but in plain sight. And once you know, you know. Once you've heard about Soteria and all of the amazing things. There we go. I reckon that's our confirmation, because that's looking to the future. The Three of Wands is letting the past go and looking out to the future. So I think, Nick, you could be onto something there. Isn't it nice that we actually can then get sort of more of a guidance as to maybe which way it will go? So imagine that if you just had a little thing sticking up and chung, energy would come in. So you wouldn't
Yeah.
even need water. It's
Yeah.
all around us. This
It's in the
consciousness.
ether.
Brilliant. Brilliant. I love
Yeah. 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 For sure. For
So,
sure.
it. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. All right. So Kat says, a manifested form of income. I don't want to call it jobs, instead etymology if it's begging. How can we do that? Manifest income in happy, healthy ways. Well, you're doing it right now, so I'll let you talk about this.
Yeah. So Kat, it's really interesting because or so you, Elisa. I mean, this is, you've done it beautifully. So, when I left my career, my job, I was like, oh, how am I going to do this? And then I remembered, hang on a minute, Maree, you can manifest. You've done this all your life. Just change it up. And so I've almost detached from my spell around money. And I just see it as a value, a way of, it gets me what I want. So it's not as hard to actually bring it in. So I just, it just seems to come in when I need it. From the most amazing places. And so, if you're doing something you love, then you're doing something you love. You don't have to call it a job. You don't have to call it anything. You're just doing something you love that is of service.
Yeah.
So, and that then you deserve the value for your skills, for your time, for your energy, for all of the work and learning you've put into it. So I don't know, that's how I see it. What about you, Elisa?
It's exactly what you said, right? It's about doing what you love and the money will come. It's really ultimately what it is. And if you do artwork, people already have it in their heads. Oh, art doesn't bring in money. No, that's the old school. Like in 5D, it's remember guys, this is a simulation, a video game. So the simulation can create fake clients that buy your art. literally, it's a video game. It's just a matter of being the creator of your reality. So if it's art that you want to do, then do it. And the simulation will take care of supporting you with it. So,
That's
I
true.
mean, just it's just really about doing what you love.
And they have made it hard in the old system because things like art, music, all the beautiful aspects of life that would help us to evolve and to become a higher consciousness, of course they suppressed it.
Mhm.
So it was all the left side of the brain, things like being a lawyer, being a this, being a that. In They were the ones that were rewarded. And so that's all it is. It's an old system. Another thing, Kat, is really important. It's self-worth too. It's like, oh, I'm open to receiving. I deserve this just because I am who I am. So just look at self-worth stuff as well. Like, I mean, I'm a giver. I had to learn how to receive. Otherwise, I'm blocking people from experiencing the joy of giving. So sometimes it just feels so uncomfortable when you're not used to receiving, but you're stopping the flow. So just be open to receiving and knowing that you deserve it. Go in and do some inner work if that's been blocking you. I do a lot of inner work all the time. I go in and I talk to that subconscious aspect of myself. It could be a lineage thing, and go in and clear it, like that little beautiful meditation I did on Monday in the dream team. That is so powerful to actually go in and clear, um, acknowledge, thank, then give it to God, and then replace it with something from God. It's that simple.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, let's see. A Maple Tree has a question. Did Elon Musk's ancestors steal the Nikola Tesla inventions?
Interesting question.
Yeah.
So, well, we sort of know that Mr. T's uncle had something to do with that too, didn't we? But it was more of a collaboration than a stealing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if our EM man has. Ah, okay. I'm actually getting a download here, but I'll pull the cards. Whew. Okay. Yeah. No, Eight of, and this is great because this is actually confirmed. There's just this thing I just got. So the Eight of Pentacles is about working on something. Um, he's just a front. So this energy or this information has come out to show people what's a tiny bit of what's available. Okay, so it's almost like it was deliberately sort of leaked out. Yeah, Nine of Cups. So this is people's dreams and desires. So when they hear, oh, I can have an electric car, it's actually opening their mind up to technology. So I feel, and this was the actual little download I got. It was opening people up to a possibility of something. So there's more coming. So at least people have been opened up to its strength. So it's going to make it easier when all the technology starts to come through. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel
Mm-hmm.
it was actually a strategy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, I do not know what this means. Like, what kind is Elon Musk soul spirit? Like, what kind of?
Mm. So Maple Tree, maybe I'm getting that you're asking. Maybe is he the original Elon? Is there, what is it
What kind?
going
Like,
on?
what does that mean? What kind of ET, or what kind of?
Soul spirit is he?
I don't I don't
Can we
know.
see if he's the original or if he's
Oh,
been
it's if he's a reptile.
okay, so or is he a reptilian? Okay, let's just see now the current one that we see now. Okay, I'm going to have to ask a question first to see if he's been swapped out. See if he's
Yes,
actually or
which I think we've gotten that
yeah,
he's gone.
you got it. Ace of Swords,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Hmm.
So he's
The
been
real
swapped out,
Elon is gone.
is gone. So therefore, is it the one now? I would say no because they've swapped him out. So
Hmm. Hmm.
we can ask if the one before was.
Yes, we can.
Yeah,
That's why we should ask if the original
yeah,
Elon was a reptilian.
yeah. That's what I want to, or if he had that sort of link to that
Lineage, ancestry.
lineage, ancestry. Oh, you're hot. You can come out. Yeah, I feel there was, but it was only. It was like a bit of lineage there because we've got our Page of Wands. So this is some action that's been taken. Then we've got our Ace of Wands. So there might have been something there that wasn't completely fully human DNA. Yeah, something was hidden. High Priestess.
Okay, so was he one of those kids that was mind controlled, or
MK'd.
like grown in the lab down there, or like in the tunnels, and then they bring up these kids up to do their bidding.
Yeah, right. Let's have a look and
Yeah.
see. Anyone that rises to that level of influence, there's
Yeah.
always something behind it. So let's just see if that was the case. Was it a more unnatural? Oh, no, I feel like, because again we've got that Seven of Wands, which tells me he would have tried to fight to be to have his rights, but it was too hard. It was like I feel he was maybe just born into one of those sort of families.
Elites. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at that. As you said, the word, very unique, very very wealthy. Yeah,
Yep.
all of that stuff. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, born in, and the usual routine done.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. I believe the current Elon, is a I don't know if I don't think he's a clone. I'm thinking he's an actor.
Yeah, Justice. He's an actor. I'm getting.
Yeah.
He's taken the seat. He's stepped in as an actor. That's what I
Yeah.
was just getting as you said that as well.
Yeah, because the good guys don't do clones.
Yeah, it's no,
So
exactly. I feel they use more doubles. Yeah, definitely.
yeah. And you can tell it looks totally different. If you look at the current Elon and the more younger Elon, it's like not even close to what he should look like now.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I think and who knows if this will ever get revealed. This might be too much for the collective psyche.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So I don't know. Maybe down the track. But I just don't know if things like that will get revealed.
Yeah.
Straight up either. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. But the one that's there now, has definitely been doing things for the white hats, with the Twitter and all of that.
Yeah.
So
Gosh, yes.
yeah.
Well, they use them. They use them as a front, so they can then do their strategy with that.
Yeah. And talking about that, I don't know if you noticed that Tucker, I'm just going to say his first name, has been killing it with millions. Way more people are watching him now than they were when he was in Fox. So he's getting sued right now by Fox.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, because
why?
Breach of contract. Can we ask the cards if this will be a success? Like, will they get away with it?
I'm just getting to ask the question first up. Is it true, or is it a show? A little bit like what's happening with Mr. T.
Yeah,
let's just see.
True.
Yeah. Let's just see if this is all part of the show to make people go, how can they do that?
Right. Yes.
Ooh, you want to come out? Okay, you want to come out? Yep. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. So he's had a bit of a rough time of it, and I think they're getting a lot of empathy votes for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is actually a bigger picture. So we've got the world card. So definitely they're shining a spotlight virtually on him. So yeah, I feel it's something that's been set up for a while. The Four of Pentacles is when a foundation has been put into place over a long period of time. No, I reckon this is a setup.
Interesting.
Yes.
That's
what the cards say. I didn't even know that was happening. So that's fascinating.
Yeah. Supposedly they're suing him for breach of contract.
Wow. Because there's no way he would leave there and go and do what he's doing if it was a breach of contract. You know what I mean? If it was, So he would have made sure he was still free to talk or do whatever he wanted to do. So But also, to think about it, a lot of people that are awake, they don't tend to watch the mainstream news, even the Fox News.
Right.
So they've gone, bang, great. Now we can watch him without having to watch all the rest of the rubbish.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah,
Exactly.
brilliant.
So can we ask the cards what percentage or the
Yep.
not telekinesis,
Kinesiology.
kinesiology,
Yep.
what percentage of the mainstream media is now taken over by the white hats?
Okay, let's have a look and see. I'll do both. And I won't look at the cards. I'll pull them, and then I'll do the kinesiology, and we'll see what comes up. I love doing this sort of stuff. It's like little experiments. All right. Okay, so you want to come out? I'm not looking at the ones I'm getting the heat from. You want to come out? Okay, do one more, and then I'll do the kinesiology.
Okay.
Okay, so what percentage of the mainstream media is under white hat control? Fully, 100%.
Really?
Yep, look at that. Lover's card, absolutely working completely in conjunction. They're having to do it, but they're still doing it this way because it's got to
Right,
be.
right. Yeah. They're two.
But it's going to come really fast because we've got our Eight of Wands. So something's going to happen that's really fast. They're working on it, Eight of Pentacles. So it's all got to tie in with the events. But those cards make perfect sense to that, don't they?
Wow.
There you go. So yeah, it's basically they're being told, I would say, what to say. Because if they do too quick a turn, like they are dripping, then people are going to go, oh, this is confusing me. I don't want to watch this anymore. If they're not, if they're still, mind controlled. So
Yeah.
I feel that they must know what percentage they can bring out. That's almost the opposite to what's being said before to keep people watching.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Going to. I don't know why my computer's acting like. All right. So, Space Cadet Lottie, is Nikola Tesla working with some folks from the spirit world, like sharing technology he worked on with decent folks that will release his inventions for the greater good?
Yeah, be a nice question. Hi, Space Cadet Lottie. I know you're up late in the UK. So let's ask. So first of all, Nikola Tesla, was he working with I guess different realmed beings? So maybe higher frequency consciousness. Hi, Indy. Indy's getting a cuddle. Okay, yeah, that one. Oh yeah, baby. Ooh, we've got our magician card. This is actually bringing things from the ether, from the magic into our world. Yeah, and there was tools. He knew how to do this. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Six of Wands, beautiful victory card. Absolutely, all the actions he'd taken have been really positive for us. But what happened to him? The Moon card. So it got, obviously, everything got put away, not used for everyday humans, just used for particular people.
Yeah.
But it's going to come back because we've got the King of Wands, and this to me is a king of integrity that takes action. That is really positive. So a lot of his technology will come back out.
Yeah, actually, it's funny you say this, you bring this up. Maybe that's why it's coming up. I bought this thing called the Violet Ray. Yeah. And it's a Tesla technology that has not been patented. And it's using the electricity. It's electricity. So I've been using it for my wrinkles.
You have none.
That's because you can't see them. But so it's like back in the day, they used to use this device to heal all kinds of stuff. Right. So yeah, it was like, I couldn't believe that this technology is available. And it was like $150, and it's got different like tubes. When you turn it on, it's like it like the inside of it lights up.
Yep. So it's like color therapy, but through the frequency of that color.
Yeah, it's through. Yeah, it's
oh wow.
it's more electricity therapy, like
Yeah.
because you remember he used to, with his tower, he would use that like electricity thing. It's that's what it looks like inside the tube. It looks like
Wow.
these,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's fascinating. And I think they've been dripping for a while, because I remembered reading in a clinical paper, or that a hospital had put out this device that actually helped anti-aging. And I'm just going, like, this is coming out through the clinical side, so people believe it, so they don't just think, where's all this technology come from? So it's been dripping. So yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. So it's pretty cool.
yes, yes.
Um, okay. So let's see this. The Mr. T has mentioned the seal has been broken in his last speech. Is this a reference to the seven seals of Revelation and the first being the white horse sent to conquer, or something else?
Okay. Have you got any thoughts on this, Elisa?
Well, I already had seen something about this, that it means that, like, the seal has been broken means unsealed. And
Oh, yeah.
so that there has been that. Um, I don't remember if it was specific to unsealing records or something to that effect, that would take down the current administration or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. I'm
So
just
it
pulling
wasn't
it up.
necessarily related to Revelation or the Bible or anything like that.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yeah. So what you're saying is the Nine of Wands came up. So yeah, it's been a hard journey, but now the King of Pentacles is there. So the action that's been taken, and there'll be some chaos, because we've got our Seven of Cups. So this is like, people won't know what's going on. There'll be confusion and chaos. But yeah, it's definitely that King of Pentacles is telling me that that seal has been broken to
Okay.
finish something. Mm.
Okay. So is it related to this Revelation, seven
Let's check
seals of
and see.
Revelation?
Okay, let me just ask the cards if it's got anything to do with the revelations, or is it more around the events? Revelations. Oh, interesting, interesting. It could be referring to it, because a lot of people read the Bible and they understand that. So that's why I'm getting the Ace of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. So it's sort of, I feel it's maybe doing a couple of things. So people are taking it how they want to. So it could very well be, yeah. So, and then the Three of Swords, which means that something is actually changed and shifted and broken, and it's not, doesn't feel great. But so people can take it that way. It's as however many people, like, I'm getting it, that they can connect to and with through their words,
Mm-hmm.
is what they're doing.
Okay.
So it could
Okay.
be both with those cards. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting times a coming for sure.
So
I mean, are
exciting.
here, not a
They're
coming, but
here.
are
I
here.
know.
Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and do a general reading so I can
Oh,
go get
okay.
Stephen. All
Yes,
right. So
yay.
everybody send me or put on the chat 888, and I will be picking someone on the live chat for a general reading. And if you have had a general reading in the past, definitely let other people have one, um, so that everybody can get a chance. And okay, let's see. I love Nikola Tesla. Energy is amazing. Looking forward for his work being made available to all the folks. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Um, absolutely. All right. So Diana,
Ooh.
she's from Portugal.
Wow.
So
Hi,
happy to have
Diana.
you here, Diana.
Gosh. Okay. So Diana. So obviously,
All
how it
right.
works.
I'm
You
gonna
go
go
and get
get him while
Stephen.
you okay.
You go get Stephen. We get to meet Stephen today. I'm excited. All right, so Diana, I'm just going to tune in through my higher self, through the God energy, and through your higher self, and just ask if there's anything that can help Diana today, with what she's going through or anything that she needs to know, just bring that through for us. So I'll just tune in now. Wow. Okay. And I love it because I sort of get shown an image and then the cards sort of really bring through a way of expressing it to you. So let's have a look and see what comes up for you. So we've got our 10 of Cups. To me, this is something that you feel emotionally fulfilled. It's really interesting. It's almost like you're really happy with where you're at. You've got this. You feel like you're supported. You feel like you've got family around. You're actually going 6 of Swords. This is fantastic. I'm getting goosebumps for you. 6 of Swords. It means you're going to somewhere better, and it's so interesting because what I was seeing, it almost looked like, you know how you have on a wedding dress, you have like the gown, like the what do you call the trail? Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. I don't know why. This is really weird.
Well, I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay, so I don't know. Are you getting married? Because all I kept seeing was this beautiful trail. My goosebumps are driving me insane now. There was this beautiful trail that was behind you, and it was almost like you were letting go of your past, but you're really moving into something beautiful and somewhere where you feel safe and you feel emotionally supported. I don't know. It's really interesting. So, and it's something that you've been planting seeds for a while and just watching them. And you weren't sure at one point, because that 2 of Swords has come up. At one point, you maybe weren't sure what you wanted or didn't know what decision to make. But those cards are telling me that you are heading into something really beautiful. Yeah, King of Wands. Whatever's going on, there's someone with a lot of integrity that's really good at taking action around you, or this is you as well. So, wow, how interesting. Yeah.
Wow.
So I don't know. So look,
Well,
whatever it
she
is,
does work in the wedding industry.
oh, okay,
She does work in the wedding industry,
okay.
and she does pieces by hand for
Oh,
people who get married, like little like beautiful like pearl like earrings or crowns
wow.
or head pieces, like, you know, like a little barrette. All like absolutely, like her work is stunning, absolutely beautiful work.
Pretty
Yes,
special.
yes,
Yeah, wow. But
yeah.
yeah, so but for you it's really interesting because again that 7 of Pentacles has come up. So it's like you've been planting seeds for a while and you're just waiting for something to come through, but you are heading in a really beautiful direction, whatever it is. I still see you leaving something behind. So I'm not quite sure what that means.
Oh, okay.
So
Because look at Space Cadet Lottie says she saw flowers
oh, yeah.
and a person passing a bunch with a bridge in the background. So there we go.
Yeah, so
This idea, right?
yeah, so that's interesting, isn't it? Because I was going, well, this is really interesting. I've never seen this before. So, but you're going to tap into something within yourself. So the magician is telling me that you've got a lot of tools, you've got a lot of real gifts. So tap in and trust them. So if you do want to make a move or you do want to do something a little bit differently with your gifts, have enough confidence to know that it
So
will work.
she's asking if it's repeating, and I don't know if she's talking about the video, about our video,
It's repeating.
or it's
Oh,
repeating.
do you mean, Diana, is something repeating in your life? Is that what she means?
I
Just
don't know.
don't know. Yeah. So you could always, if I don't know if you're you can always put it in Spanish if you need to.
Well, she's Portuguese, like
Oh,
from
so Portuguese.
Portugal.
Yes. Oh
Yeah,
wow,
so it's
that's so cool.
Portuguese. Yeah.
Something new, definitely. I'm getting the Page of Pentacles for you now. So to me, this is like taking a small step with a new idea. So whether you've got something new that you want to bring out or something new to explore, this is in your reality, is bringing this through into your reality. But it's positive, whatever it is.
Mm.
So it's like you're leaving something behind. Doesn't mean to say you go and leave your job or what you're doing, but it's just something new's coming in, and it's really
Okay.
positive. Yeah,
Okay, so maybe she's doing something new with her
their skills.
company, with her
Yeah,
company. Yeah, her
yeah,
skills or her company. So,
yeah,
yeah.
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 It's good. Oh, that's so fascinating.
Yes. All right. So are we ready for Stephen?
Stephen, do you want to bring yourself up? Yeah, good.
So here is Mr. Stephen.
Wow. He's beautiful. Oh my gosh, he's got a real calm energy to him. It's beautiful. What's his crystal, Elisa? Do you know?
It's called hematoid quartz. Hematoid quartz.
Okay. Yeah.
Hematoid quartz.
Oh, do you want me to see if I can find it in my book, crystal book?
It's Stephen, Space Cadet Lottie. He told me Stephen with a PH.
Oh, so I'm going to look that up and see what that name actually
So
means.
PH. There we go.
That would be awesome, Picky. Let me just look up the quartz. And what did you say it's called? That's a really interesting quartz name.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was interesting. HEMATOID quartz. I think it's HEMA, HEMA. They missed a letter, but
Okay.
here it's HEMTOID quartz.
No, it's not coming up in the HEMA quartz. No, it's not coming up in my book. I'd have to get my advanced book, I reckon.
Yep.
Got rutilated quartz, smoky quartz.
Yeah,
No,
it's very different. That's why I was like, wait a minute, I've never heard of this.
never heard of that one. And
So that's why it caught my attention.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I'll look that one up afterwards and see what I can find. No, it's not in here. Yep, I'll go on to my more advanced ones. Wow. So has anyone looked up Stephen to see what PH Stephen means?
Yeah.
I'd love to know because
Yeah.
they always have a message with their name. It carries a frequency and an energy. So hematite quartz, yeah.
Yeah, try
So,
hematite. It might be
yeah.
hematite quartz.
Well, hematite is
Hematoid.
hematoid, yeah, because hematite is a different crystal
Different.
altogether.
Yeah.
It's very grounding. I remember when I had a leaking chakra from my ankle, I could just feel this energy leaking out of my ankle when I was swimming, and I had to put hematite in my shoes, literally, to help me to help stop that. So hematite's very, very grounding, whereas Stephen doesn't feel grounding. He's just so calming.
Yeah.
Just really calming. So yeah, I couldn't HIJKL.
Yeah, we can try to find. Well, I know the girl in the shop found it.
Yeah, wow, what it was, because yeah.
Let's see.
No, it's not in this one. So
it's hematoid. It is hematoid.
Okay. I'll look it up. I'll look it up in my other book when I'm finished. Yeah. It's strange. Yeah, it's so funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Stephen means wreath and crown came up. Oh my goodness. Did you see Kibo Hope's Googled Stephen? Do you want to pop that one up?
Say what? Okay, sorry. What?
Kibo Hope has put up sorry. Yeah, Google the name Stephen.
Means wreath and crown. Oh. Okay,
and
here.
Pop it up. Yeah. He's beautiful. We got Jasper to say hello to him the other day. They had a little chat. Because crystal skulls will actually share, like transfer information frequency. So yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So wreath and crown. Now, what have we been talking about in the last sort of month or so, 2 months? It's the crown chakra.
Mm-hmm.
So this is maybe why you are meant to be connected with Stephen, is because there's more and more of this crown opening up to allow in more of our oversoul, more of our divine being. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. Oh well, you'll have to start channeling him. I want to see messages from Stephen.
So it says hematoid quartz is the descriptive name provided to quartz crystals that contain the hematite compound.
You were right, Space Cadet. Was it Space Cadet? No, Space Cadet Lottie that said
it was
hematite that came in.
No, I think that was maple tree.
Maple tree.
Yeah. These crystals display a transparent aspect with a color palette that ranges from pale yellow to brownish red inclusions that have a deep rusty color with sometimes dispersed black spots. The presence of iron in that mineral determines the depth of the color that we can notice in the crystal. Let's see where it says what it's for. golden. Um, it's just comparing it to, okay, hematite quartz reveals empowering energies that help bring true balance to your mind, body, and soul. It is an excellent stone to raise focus and self-esteem. It is a great energy tool to manifest healing and to eliminate negative energies and transmute them into complete, loving, and bright frequencies, thanks to high grounding and balancing powers. Hematite quartz is strongly bound to the root chakra. Assists you to heal and balance your root chakra by supporting you in bringing pure balance to your mind, body, and soul. The hematite element in this crystal aids you to stay grounded and centered while purging negativity from your life.
Perfect. So to me, it sounds like the actual crystal itself works with that base chakra, which is all about our survival, our family, our energy, feeling safe. And then Stephen, the name Stephen is crown. So when you think about the two together, it's almost like this flow through from the base chakra all the way up through.
Yeah, the way, yeah. This stone has a great role in balancing the yin yang energies and displays the unique wondrous power of transform low negative vibrations into pure energy stream of love, light, and absolute bliss.
How perfect is that?
Yay!
Yay, Stephen.
Yep.
No, that's beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
I could definitely feel that calmness about him, you know, that beautiful, that sense of balance, that sense of peace.
Yeah.
Well. So
yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
So it is amazing. And so I don't know why we're being called to get these, but I think they're just part of the journey to help us even get to where we need to get to faster. I don't know.
I agree. Kibbo's asked, does Stephen have a message for us today? Are you brave enough to tune into Stephen and to see if you can feel something or sense something that he wants to pass on for everyone, or not yet? It's up to you.
I don't know. I can try.
Go on,
Let me see. I'm not like you.
Just trust what you get, okay? Feel
All right.
it.
Let's
You feel
see.
things.
So what I get is that we need to allow for the flow to run through us, right? Because how he was the crown and then the root, like it's just a matter of allowing that flow to go right through us, and not getting in the way of the flow. So I don't know.
Thank you. That was spot on, and I was obviously being shown what I was shown to tell you. I started getting an itchy scalp, and then this heat came through me, all the way through me as you were bringing that message in. So completely opening up from the crown and allowing the energy all the way through down into the ground. So perfect. Well done. See, just trust yourself.
I guess I just need to do it more often. I just don't get the thought of channeling, but
chat to him. I'll just chat to Jasper, or he'll yell at me if I've forgotten him and he wants to come with me somewhere, so you can chat. You can actually have a chat with them like a buddy, and that way you start to feel really connected in. So just maybe put Stephen next to your bed or in your kitchen next to your kettle or something, so that you actually go, "Oh, Stephen, how are you going? What's going on?" And just sit and feel what you get.
Yeah.
Well done. Yeah, that was really awesome.
Cool. Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
I'm glad you made me do it.
You're very brave, because it is. It's really scary, isn't it? You go, oh, but then you just go, you know what? You got to trust. You really have to trust.
Yeah, well, with the new energies, I feel like the information flows through me a lot easier and a lot faster. And so I feel like it's a lot easier to access it. So when I close my eyes, I really go into that place instead of before when I used to close my eyes, I would stay in the mind.
Yes.
And the mind just, it's like, but I don't get anything. No, now it's more like I go to whatever that place is where the messages are. So
correct. So, And for some people that maybe go, I'm not quite sure where to go, just drop into your body, breathe, drop into your heart space, wherever you feel that is, and then ask you, and then just really trust what you get coming through.
Yeah.
So you're right. If we can get past this little baby here, it makes it easier.
Yeah, absolutely.
So well done.
Well, thank you. Thank you, everybody. So supportive on the chat.
So, yeah.
Well, we're done for today. I am so grateful for everybody who was here and our soul family. We really love you, each and every one of you. And Maree, thank you. And Jasper, thank you.
You're welcome. And just to let guys know, the Dream Team's back on your Sunday night in the US, Monday morning here at 9. Zan's not on this week, but I've got a beautiful guest coming through, Sally. And yeah, she's right into dreams as well, and amazing. So we'll send your dreams in. If you can't be there, either email them to me at iam@magicmaree.com, or just pop them in the you could put comments
in the chat.
Yeah, in the chat. So on the show, it's in my live section on Magic Maree as well. I still, even with the playlist, couldn't get them over. So just go to the live section there.
Yes.
Beautiful. Yay.
All right. Thanks, guys. Take care. Have a wonderful weekend.
Yeah. See you all.
Bye.